Welcome to Relational Remodel. My name is Kensi Duszynski, and I'm really excited to be sharing this vlog with you. Thank you so much for being here. For me, my heart for seeing relationships restored began about 10 years ago now, when I was at a Living Proof Live event. I was listening to Beth Moore as she was speaking on the passage in Matthew where Jesus is talking to his disciples. And he says, the harvest is plenty, but the workers are few. And really, that's where my desire to help others began. And just thinking about the harvest is ripe for good relationships, but there's not enough being done. 10 years later, I understand this better than I ever have. We live in a culture that tells us to do whatever makes us feel good, to do whatever makes us happy in the moment, even if it means cheating our character and integrity. And for those of us who are Christians, we've been misled by some of those who have promoted an unhealthy view of relationships as well, not intentionally, but simply based on a misunderstanding of Scripture and of God's heart. And so my heart breaks for young couples who break up because they thought marriage was going to be an easy fix to their emotional needs. My heart breaks for couples who break up after 10 and 20 years because a little miscommunication early on led to a breakdown in trust, which led to a breakdown in character. And my heart breaks for couples who are committed to being married for a lifetime, but they live in a perpetual state of psychological harm and emotional isolation. Overall, we're just not doing relationships well, or as well as we could. Research shows that 41% of first marriages end in divorce, and the research also shows us that couples tend to come into counseling 7 years past the point at which they needed it. My point is that our relationships are broken, and the system is broken. As a Christian, this doesn't come as a surprise to me, but it does move me to want to try and change those statistics, because we can certainly do better. So as a Christian, a married person, and a marriage and family therapist, I'm committed to trying to make a difference. In my lifetime, I would love to see people value their relationships enough that they would get the help when they need it, or even before they need it, to make those relationships last a lifetime. I would love to see couples in my generation shift their thinking from what's the least I have to do to get by to what more can I do to learn and improve the quality of my sex life, my financial life, my spiritual life, whatever it may be for you. And so, my reach in counseling is limited, and so I thought, well, why not come to you? It's why I've been in school for 7 years studying psychology and marriage and family counseling. It's why I started a small business during grad school to reach families in my community. It's why when we have the time, my husband and I volunteer our time to babysit for our friends so that their parents can make time for just the two of them. And it's why Relational Remodel exists. Since launching Relational Remodel, I've had the chance to talk to a number of you. Some of you are engaged to be married or newly married. Some of you are thinking about starting a family. Some of you are parents of young kids. Others of you are well versed in parenting and are transitioning into an empty nest. But regardless of your age and stage of life, you, like me, are ever in transition. For us, time doesn't stand still long enough to figure everything out before moving forward. And so my hope for you is that you would just find something helpful here, that you would be able to take everything that I know and have learned and read through it quickly and apply the pieces that fit for you, that you would be reminded of things you already know, maybe you've just forgotten, that you would be encouraged to realize that what you're going through is normal and that you're not alone. And that you would be empowered to be a difference maker in your own relationships through the tips and tools offered here at Relational Remodel. I would love for you to connect with me through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever social media platform you prefer. If you would like to get posts sent to your inbox, please subscribe above. And if you would like to get the latest tips and tools offered at Relational Remodel through a monthly newsletter, please subscribe below. Again, Thank you so much for being here. I'm really grateful, and I hope this blog serves you in your most important relationships well.